Hi, in this video I will show you how to create a Google MyMaps, your customized map. You can go to google.com/mymaps website, and this is the web page that you can create a new map. And if you has not logged into your Google account, the next step will ask you to log in. Or you can log into your Google Drive account, and when you create a new item and go to more, Google My Map is one of the new items that you can create. You can click on this item to start a new map as well. So here is the start of the new map. Of course, first of all, you need to know the area or the place that you want to create a map about, and also the purpose you want to create this map. For example, now I want to create a customized map for South Tampa area. That's where I live, and I want to create a map for families with young kids when they come to visit South Tampa, where they should go, and I want to suggest a day tour for them. First of all, I'm gonna name my map. If you click on Untitled Map, it will give you the chance to edit the map title and the description. I will call it a family tour at South Tampa, and I also add some description here at South Tampa map for families with young kids who need a day tour or some casual fun for kids. And I'm gonna save it, and that title and description will show up here. Now next, I'm gonna search on the map to show the place that I want to create a map about. And specifically, we are searching for Tampa. Here it is. It's already marked South Tampa from the Google map. If you want to keep this label there, you can add to map. It's add to my own map. Now here, first thing on my map, I want to define the area that I want to create map about. The tools that you can use on your maps are all here. So I want to use this draw a line tool and add line or shape to define my map area. This will allow you to use your cursor, click around, and draw some lines to define the area that you want to create map about. At the last point, make sure you double click to finish this shape, and you can name your shape. This again is my South Tampa map area. Now we can go save. On your map, you can use different layers. What are the layers for? When you have too much information on the map, it's probably will not help the user when they're looking for specific information. So when you organize all the information, all the labels, and all the marks on your map in different layers, the user can choose how many information or what type of information they want to show on their map. So the layers on the map is a very handy tools. On my map, I'm gonna first create one layer, and that layer will show a day tour suggestions to any families who come to visit South Tampa and plan to do a day tour around this area. Here is the default layer, and it's also my first layer. I'm gonna rename it to show the purpose. A day tour. Save. I would recommend the families start their days at the Florida Aquarium. So you can do a quick search. Chances are the Florida Aquarium information is already on Google Maps, so you can select the item and it's already show the label there for Florida Aquarium. You can use it by adding it to your customized map. Then of course, if you want to make it more unique, you can edit it by adding pictures or videos. You can do a Google search, Florida Aquarium. There are a lot of pictures available there. I'm gonna pick the first one to use, and I can also add some personal recommendation in this description area. It opens daily at 9:30 a.m. The tour will take about 1 to 2 hours. Don't miss the 11 a.m. diving show at the Shark Tank. that's my personal recommendation, so I'm gonna save it. You can also come to the summary area and add it on the label color and shape, or use different icons. More icons is give you a big collections on different subject. And the one I like to use is this little fish icon. That's the Florida aquarium I add to my map. After the Florida aquarium, the next stop I will recommend to the family is the Glazer Children's Museum. So again, you can do a quick Google search. Chances are you will find the label. So feel free to add it to your map, add some photos and some description with my personal recommendation too, and save. For this one, I will use a museum icon. Now after the visit of the museum and the park outside, I would recommend the family to take a walk along the riverside. There is a really nice riverside walkway around this area, and you can use draw a line tools and add a walking route or a biking route there. So click to the walking route and we will start right here and keep working on this way. This walking route has been added as a new layer here. It shows directions from Tampa River Walk to some place. You can simply add it the layer name to say River Sidewalk and save. Now with few more minutes, I also add to my map the Stress Performance Center, the Raymond James Stadium, and the George Steinbrenner Field, and the International Plaza and the Bay Street for shopping and restaurants. And that, I believe, will make a wonderful day for those families. Now next, I'm gonna add another layer for some casual funs for the family with young kids. For example, I will mark out all the parks in this area and some indoor playground, as well as some family-friendly restaurants. So I'm gonna add a new layer from here. On this new layer, I'm gonna change the title, Casual Fun for Kids, and save. I can start with my favorite park and add to map. Well, it's a little bit out of the area I defined, but of course if you select area, it will allow you to expand it a little bit like that. So here I include my favorite park there and add pictures and description as always. This is a nice park with multiple playgrounds for kids. There is a natural and jogging trails, and there is also a dog park. I can add those personal words right there and save. And of course, this is a park, so I'm gonna add it the icon and choose the one that I like. With a few more minutes, I also add a indoor playground, which is a bouncing house, and a few family and kids friendly restaurants that I would recommend. And I also add another walking or jogging route on Bayshore Boulevard, and that become another layer on my map. By now I have finished my customized map, and everything on this map has been automatically saved to my Google Drive, so I don't have to worry about lose every information here, or I don't have to save it again. If you're really proud of your map, the next thing you can do is to share it with others. Several simple ways that you can share. This is the URL for people to visit your map. You can send it by email or post it on a website. You can invite people to visit your map by entering their name and email address here, and you have to make sure that you have the right setting for who can access. By default, it will show private, which means only yourself can visit. You can change it by giving access to all public on the web or anyone with your URL link of the map. When you're done, hit the done button, then it's shared. There is one more way to share your customized map. If you have your own website or business website maybe, or you own wiki page or blog, and you want to share this map right on the page, there's one way to do it. If you go to right next to the share button and find this three dot, click to it. One of the options here is to embed your map to a website or to certain page or blog. So you can click to it. It will give you the HTML code that you can paste directly to your page. So you can do Control-C here to select the code and click OK. And now you can come to your blog page, which probably looks like this, or maybe a wiki page or your web page. When you add it on a page, you have the visual options or design options, and the other option you have here is HTML option. So if you switch to HTML and Control V to paste the codes there, and you may want to switch back to the visual option, you will see a frame there. Add the title here, and this is my sales Tampa map. When you're done and publish it, this is what you will see. You have an embedded map on your blog page, wiki page, or your web page. The good thing about an embedded map is you can zoom in, zoom out, you can move around, or you can click into the map and open it on Google Maps. It will make it much easier to use your map.